Sarah. What's up? We are to have been the most colossal love fabrication in creation. Endeavors of our past days have been haunting me with a positive confirmation of imitation love relations, and my heart is being filled by this slow trickle charge of emotions that are as promising as Native American dream catchers with antagonistic adoration. And there's too many non-applicable questions, which leaves too many empty spaces. And I'm feeling that my heart is being filled by this slow trickle charge of emotions that are as promising as Native American dream catchers with antagonistic adoration. And there's too many non-applicable questions, which leaves too many empty spaces. Spaces. Anyway. There's too many empty spaces. Oh man, I'm gonna stop. Okay, we had to be in the most colossal love fabrication in creation. Endeavors of our past days have been haunting me with a positive confirmation of imitation love relations, and my heart is being filled by this slow trickle charge of emotions that are as promising as Native American dream catchers with antagonistic adoration. And there's too many non-applicable questions, which leaves too many empty spaces. Too many empty spaces. You miss that.
You can do it, baby. Do the salami poem.
Oh, nah, I can't do that. And now reneges on one naive lover's expectations who questions whether the playing field's ever level or the game fair at any given time at the Super Bowl park. And now, any given time, and now questions whether the playing field's ever level or the game fair at any given time, and now questions. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna start all over. It's my last time. We had to have been the most colossal love fabrication in creation. Endeavors of our past days have been haunting me with a positive confirmation of imitation love relations, and my heart is being filled by this slow trickle charge of emotions that are as promising as Native American dream catchers. And there's too many non-applicable questions, which leaves too many empty spaces. And I feel that my heart is being filled by a slow trickle charge of emotions that are as promising as Native American dream catchers with the ability to lovingly embrace, but conspires with karma, ensuring this to be the right time for lovers to be permanently displaced. Encouraging one of two participants to reluctantly shy away from such things as seesaws and roller coaster rides and skyscrapers which house side-by-side elevators. All because they have this tendency of not being at the same place at the same time. And when cross-referenced with love is when a willing open heart is greeted by a stubborn closed mind, and now reneges on one naive lover's expectations who questions whether the playing field's ever level or the game fair at any given time. And now has loopholes, scapegoats, and catch-22s to use to bow out gracefully or nonchalantly step down. In this particular case, to defy the laws of gravity and fly up, up, and away would be easier than taking a step out on faith and run that risk of falling down. In lieu of retracing a perforated circle of love which has now triangulated, exposing three hearts, preventing two hearts to mend as one and forever be bound. And I understand you get out what you put in, but I have yet to receive a return on my high-risk investment. And being that love is deaf, dumb, and blind, I ignore the facts. Look the other way and deposit our loving memories as a temporary replacement. And maybe I should have worn protect the best, because love's not supposed to hurt like this. Because my heart has been snatched out of my chest and still beating and bleeding and held captive in a non-relenting clutched fist. And maybe we should have turned back when we came to the multiple crossroads with the warning signs of tell me whys, I don't knows, and ifs. Cause somewhere along this journey our solid love has vaporized and dissipated as mist in the abyss. We skydived through black clouds and trudged up mountains, held on to a razor-edged thread, lay stagnant in our growth and tearfully fell off cliffs. Prayed for second chances and speculated on the what could have beens and remember wins while searching for more or more in urban myths. I guess common sense ain't so common, and we should stop consulting the wrong bestsellers to resolve these most common worst problems, and usually I choose my battles more meticulously. But this was a fight that I was bullied into, snuck from behind and led to believe that I could not lose if I stayed true. Because when I showed out my heart to you, you raked me over the coals and chose to partake of activities of a different but more popular garden tool. Our harvest never came because you allowed rodents to consume and abuse your goods and discard the rest and best of you. So now I'm in this trap, knowing everyone has a past and condemning myself for judging, but purposely misplaced the key to my heart to allow you in as I once did. And trail of tears you find and follow will lead you to disappointed hearts and saddened souls. And screams you hear build their conscience, whispering the would have, should haves, and I told you so's. And every sharp chest pain you experience should be that reminder not to take true love for granted due to virtual scar tissue, slow dances with hate and permanent emotional damage. Not wishing bad upon anyone, but everyone needs to have to experience a love so near but so far. And some of those things are warm giggles on earlobes followed by signature scents left on pillows. Tender kisses at the tips of lips with the aromatic effervescence of peach harvest, which always seem to miss. Heart-skipping beats, abdominal butterflies, and cold feet in the presence of a lover who suddenly has to dismiss. But never would I wish for eager seekers of love to have to experience a love in a manner such as this. Thank you, y'all.